right, all you ghouls, ghosts, and goblins. We're back with another episode of the Port City Podcast.
That's it. That's
Dude,
the
that's
one.
how we're addressing people in the year of our Lord 2023. Ghouls, ghosts, and goblins.
Do you think my patches are good?
You think so?
I'm asking. Do you think they're good? I got Rev 8. I got SSP.
Little SSP, your little Novrich fanboy.
18. Do you think this is good, right? Like
Good.
this is.
I got a couple new patches.
Like,
I got
this
a
is-
whole new front end here.
Like this is tasteful, right?
Yeah. Well, it's IR, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, like it's not too America. It's like it's
enough.
green.
I mean, I've got a
it's
little,
green and black.
I've got a little America on me now.
Dude, look at
A
you.
little
I
tiny
like
one.
that new. Tell us about the. You start us
Yeah.
off with this.
Oh, so yeah,
Well,
the
just
Empire.
The general.
The Empire does need you. So that's.
I don't even know if they can read it.
The Empire needs you. But yeah, no, I actually just got this. This is for my real steel rig, but it's just an admin pouch. I don't have anything in it right now because I gotta build the toolkit.
That looks
but
very nice,
it is, dude. And the strap right here is
To keep it?
adjustable. Yeah,
dude.
so you can
I like that.
you can have it flop all the way open if you get the tools.
Yeah.
Get them.
Left cheek. Left cheek.
Dude, I think about that often.
Left cheek. Oh, dude, I forgot to turn the AC off.
Oh, podcast.
Ruined. Absolutely ruined.
Gotta do another
Okay.
one. Start again. What's up? No. What's
What
up?
did you got this on Amazon, right?
Yep, got it on Amazon.
I feel like this thing's in
But
my
yeah,
face.
it's just the big admin pouch, and then behind it is 3 mag pouches.
I am gonna turn this down just a hair.
Okay.
It's easier to boost the audio levels than to have to
Drop them down.
drop them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
for those of you listening, sorry if I didn't edit the change very well. You did peak on that one. You peaked on that for sure.
I think that was my
I
peak.
love how we look over here every time. They can't see it. They have no idea what this
Well,
is.
you put the thing on there.
once, for
All right,
sure.
So for reference, there's a screen here where we're watching the DAW.
Yeah, we're watching the waveform. So for those of you who don't know what that means, basically, as we talk, there's a center line and they expand down and up
like a
depending
wave.
on the volume of the audio coming in. So by looking at it, you can roughly tell how loud you are.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay, go ahead. This is pretty. It's pretty good.
That's a little better. I think I'm going too sharp. It's a volume thing. It's not a tone thing. I need to remember that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, yes and no. Because
Man, now it looks like a starship.
yes and no, it's a volume thing. But I mean, I'm not the audio guy, but
I am.
Am I correct in that microphones have certain ranges that they can pick up?
Well, a frequency range, yeah.
Yeah. So,
But that's not what
technically-
that is.
Yeah, no. But technically, you could make as loud a frequency as you want if it's not able to pick it up, and it wouldn't pick it up. Theoretically,
So
like that. Same
well,
with dog
so
whistles, right? 'Cause
typically-
you can't hear those, right?
Well, yeah, but typically, microphones have I think it's 20 hertz to 20K hertz.
Which is pretty wide, right?
It's pretty wide. I don't know what the frequency range on the SM7B is.
I can tell you that it is a dynamic
Yeah, I
microphone.
can tell you that too. It's
got the
a
little peach
cardioid.
emoji.
That means it's a cardioid microphone. Peach emoji. You know what a super cardioid is?
Super? Is that where it goes
So
more
cardioid,
back?
what this is doing is this is the element, right? So
Yeah.
it's the sound is going
Yeah,
coming around
right.
here. So if you're and it kind of dips down past it, so it really kind of dips down
Yeah.
and then comes out and around. So that's why it looks like a peach.
Yeah.
Super cardioid is, if I'm not mistaken, it's the main peach and then a smaller one towards the back, but not really.
So it just picks up more this way.
It just picks up a little bit more, yeah.
And then what is it when it's just sphere?
Omni, I think.
Omnidirectional?
Yeah.
Omni-man?
Omnidirectional.
Um,
That may or may not be true.
I don't know.
I could have just made all of that up.
Tell us about the
Oh yeah, so
Can they see it?
I don't know if you can see it. I got another patch here. That's
Enhance.
a little,
Enhance.
it's a little Krinkov
Enhance.
because there's a patch back here now
There's also
that I don't think anyone's gonna be able to see.
No, we have new patches, not weekly, but frequently.
It says protected by Crinks.
But it's like the Brinks logo.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty slick.
shout out to all the Crinkle boys out there.
Yeah, crinkle dinkle. So yeah,
We got those at the gun show. We went to a gun show.
Yeah, we did.
And bought patches and then left. No, he got some mags and stuff.
Yeah, I got mags.
I was saving
Burpee. Sorry.
so much, dude. I was saving my money because I had to buy a bunch of ammo. Oh, transition.
Transition.
I had to buy a bunch of ammo for some upcoming game days.
Also bought ammo
and some CO2. But that brings us to today's content. Ammo.
Today's topic.
Brought to you by ammo.
Ammo. Any of it.
Yeah,
All of it. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
So many, dude. They're piling up left and right.
I'm going to have too many sodas.
There must have been something because we ate the same meal, so something's making us burpy.
Are you also burpy?
I am a little. I'm just kind of like holding it in.
Oh, I never do. I should. Like my mama taught me.
Let him see the real you.
Yeah. Be myself. Uncut.
Girl boss energy.
Yeah. Girl boss. What is it? Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Yeah.
Well, technically, that was 2022.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
I don't know what
if you
this
can do
year
that.
is. I don't know what this year is.
Do you remember the year of the butthole?
No.
Another Rhett and Link shout out, dude. That was a Rhett and Link bit for like a whole year. I don't remember what year it was. 2018, maybe?
That sounds like it. I was going to say 2018 was the year of the butthole.
That's probably it.
Yeah. Double buttholes is an 8.
Nobody has ever said that.
Two buttholes makes one 8.
I promise you that you were the first
person to ever
the
say
first
two
person
buttholes
to ever
makes one
say
8.
that. Oh my gosh, dude. Anyways, we're talking about ammo today.
Not buttholes.
We're kind of
You can't say it thrice.
we're covering ammo types, specifically relating to weight.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look better with the hat folded up?
I think so. Looks good. You can see your forehead.
I feel like a prospector.
Prospector.
Dude, I hardly know her.
We gotta find out who this lady is.
But yeah, we're gonna be talking about different weights. I would say for us, right, we use pretty much bio BBs only. I would recommend only using biodegradable BBs.
Yeah, most fields. Some fields will only let you use biodegradable BBs.
I think maybe if there is like an indoor field that has some way to dispose of the BBs, that's acceptable to not use bio. I'm sure they're a little cheaper.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not like a huge I recycle and stuff, but I'm not like a environmentalist.
It's not like the range where people sweep up casings.
Yeah, you're dumping plastic into the earth.
And don't reuse it.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
You want it to go away.
Yeah. So biodegradable BBs.
Yeah.
They do make bio tracer BBs now, I'm pretty sure. So
I would hope so. With all the speed softers out there just killing the earth.
Dude, and think about the volume of BBs they use compared to like regular.
And compared to not shooting BBs?
Well, I'm talking about speed softers.
Well, I guess like you shoot 2 times a game.
Yeah. That's it, dude. I get my 2 kills and I get my 2 kills and then I crawl back to spawn.
Then I crawl back to spawn.
Yeah. I crawl back to spawn and they go, "Is that bush moving?" But I'm moving so slow.
You can barely see it.
I'm moving so incredibly slow.
Just like Drax.
That they can't see me.
Dude.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
I have done that.
Yeah.
I've done that. So I had to crawl up this like right half of the field one time and I was crawling and then I heard someone be like, someone like shot in my direction and missed and I just like laid down. And they like were walking around looking for me and I like drew my pistol and they like walked past me And they were like, I could have swore I saw someone over here. And I was like,
Nope.
you did.
You did.
I scared the crap out of a ref one time.
Oh.
Laying down in a bush, the ref walked by. He was checking the edge of the field. And I was like, hey. And he was like, oh my gosh.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. And then he was like, click. Got a picture and then kept going. I don't even have like that complex of a ghillie set. I don't even know if you can see it.
It's impressive
It's right here.
how good it works. It's I don't think it's in frame.
Really?
Well, maybe
Well,
it is.
has the mannequin been in frame at all the entire show? I don't know.
I think he is. He's in there. Yeah, he's in there.
So,
yeah.
Anywho, ghillies, they're fun. You don't have to have a giant burlap mop on your
you don't have to
your
do
body.
the kicking Mustang. You can if you want to, but you don't have to.
It's fun, but there's nowhere
Sure it
around
is,
here
being
to
a
do
bush.
that. You can't do that here.
Yeah.
That's why I rarely snipe. I think, honestly, last time we played, that was the first
That was the first time since we've been playing
in
again.
years. In a few years.
That you actually brought out the snipe. The
Yeah.
snippy.
So, but ammo, dude,
Mhm.
I get so easily distracted.
It's okay.
We have our notes.
We do.
There's two sides to this. Let me show you because I kind of forgot to go through this. This is just general stuff on the back. And then this is just to keep us moving through like the categories, but
Yeah.
we can ad lib and
Add
in stuff, so.
yeah. So I mean, do you just want to start at the top and go down?
yeah, we're gonna kind of work our way through. Excuse me, lightest to heaviest BBs for the most part.
Yeah.
I'll start us off with this one, and then we'll just alternate.
Yeah.
So .12 BBs and .2 BBs are like the lightest ones you can get.
I think .12 is the lightest you can actually get. Yeah.
.12 and .2s are what you're gonna see on the shelf at like Walmart or Bass Pro, stuff like that. When you're going to buy like a $60 gun or even like a little $25 like Springer cheap stuff.
Yeah.
I don't recommend that you buy that to go play at a field. Obviously you can have fun no matter what you use. People run around with little dinky guns to meme on people, but they're also more experienced players and know what they're doing.
Usually.
You're just
Sometimes
not going to you're not going to get fire rate out of those. You're not going to get accuracy. You're not going to get range. You're just going to be outgunned. Usually by everyone. I would say a really good starting price is around $180 to $200 for entry level. That'll get you up to, all right, I can at least play and not be absolutely outmatched, right? Like you're gonna have a little less accuracy and stuff like that, but around $180 to $200 to get an AEG, an automatic electric gun. They're battery powered. Lancer makes a lot of good.
Oh, a lot of good
options for
so
new
many
players, and honestly, they're just very reliable guns. I mean, I just ordered another one. We'll be doing a review on that later. It's probably going to be another month or so before that happens.
Yeah.
We've got a few things lined up.
And the first airsoft gun I ever bought was a Lancer that we're still using as.
Yeah, we still use it.
I gave it. Shay's been running it for the last couple weeks, and
all of our loaner guns are Lancers. So
really good, yeah.
If you work for Lancer,
holler.
Lancer.
Wait, holler.
Wait, Lancer. We got to meet this lady.
We got to meet this lady.
If you work for Lancer, sponsor?
Dang it.
We got to stop.
We can't, though. We're not allowed.
But yeah, so .12s, do not use those in a $200 gun.
Yeah, or do and manage your expectations.
Well, so this is one of the things I wrote on the back, which I'll just jump to it because I feel like it's important. .12s are the lightest weight. They're the cheapest to make. They're going to come in a bunch of crazy colors. You're going to find them in they're like clear. They're like red and green and stuff. It's just, they're the baby toy ammo, and the reason why you don't want to use that is because they are very low quality. And if you have a high velocity gun, there's a chance that you're going to shatter a BB inside of your gun and donk up the whole thing. It's gonna just be
fully donked.
All up in your gun.
All in the barrel, dude.
Yeah, the hop up, all of it. So if you have a cheap Springer pistol, just like, yeah, you can use .12s. If you're running around in your backyard, dude, and
Perfect.
hey, there's no like hate for that. That's how I started playing Airsoft.
Yeah.
Like, that is fun. As
That's
a
how most
kid,
people
getting
started.
my little Springer pistols, and then I remember the first time someone showed up with a battery-powered gun, it was like, what? It was insane. I had a FAMAS that was a Springer.
I
took
remember
mags, and
this thing.
Bing! So
that was one of the worst mechanisms.
Oh, yeah. But it was fun, dude. It was fun.
Yeah.
So .12s are
FAMAS.
really just not what you want unless you're using something very low power. .2s, you can use .2s if you buy good brand .2s. They're they're not going to be terrible. Ammo quality is mostly going to affect your accuracy.
Yeah, because it's the more like smooth the BB is, the better it's going to cut through the air. So it's going to have less friction on it. But if it has like divots or scratches or anything, any of that stuff's going to catch.
Yeah.
It's going to create drag.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what
and
that is.
With cheaper ammo, when they pour the whatever they make it out of, into the mold,
the like nubbins.
Sometimes there's like mold lines where it's like an imperfection in like the manufacturing, and sometimes you can't see this, but on cheaper ammo there's sometimes little air bubbles inside which throw off the
weight,
the weight and the I guess it would just be the weight, but basically you might notice if you're shooting cheap ammo, you're roughly shooting in a straight line, and then you'll get one random one that kind of peels off to a certain side. Like, it's because there's either something wrong with your gun or imperfections in the ammo. And nice ammo really isn't that expensive. If you're playing all the time, it can be. Like, that's kind of where I'm at. Is just it's not that it's that expensive. It's just that we're playing a lot. But .12s and .2s are for very low velocity blasters. You want to go into this stuff right here?
Yeah, so .12s, .2s for Springers, anything low power like that, low velocity. When you start moving up towards like green gas pistols, CO2 pistols, like gas blowback stuff, or like electric pistols, stuff, anything that would be like pistol caliber, I guess, like short barrel guns, stuff like that. You can kind of move up a little bit, especially when you start getting to like, if you're buying a gas blowback pistol, odds are you're spending a little bit of money. It's going to be something of quality. It's going to be at least something more powerful than what a .12 can handle. So for that, we typically move up to like a .2 or a .25. What do you use in your SSP one?
Yeah, so that's another thing. Depending on the brand of pistol that you buy, you're going to be able to go heavier.
Yeah. And that is even true for like almost any gun, really. Like,
yeah.
Like AEGs are going to be the same, where depending on the brand, depending on how it's like, whether it comes with like upgraded parts or not, stuff like that, you may need a heavier BB than a .25 to run.
And like, if you have a hop-up unit, and for those of you who don't know, a hop-up unit basically just puts, I think I wrote that on there.
You did, yeah. Hop-up, the hop-up plays a major role in deciding the weight of the ammo, just based off of like how the hop-up works.
Yeah. And basically, the hop-up is it's like a piece of rubber in the barrel that you can adjust the depth of, and the more pressure you apply into the barrel, the more backspin gets put on the BB as it passes through, because it's hitting that rubber bucking, and it's going to cause it to like arc, And so the better quality hop up you have
Yeah.
in combination with the velocity of your gun is going to determine what weight you can realistically hop at, to get a little extra distance. So yeah, I mean, for my SSP, I have been using .2s, but don't feel like it's very accurate. So I'm moving up to .25s. Excuse me. I also run my hop up all the way down right now because I have a lighter BB. If you're running a lighter BB, you need less hop up at higher velocities.
Okay.
Because it's just because like when you put backspin on that, if it's too light, it'll just kind of like woo up into the air.
Yeah.
But like .25s, I know some people we made the joke because they were saying at SHOT Show, it's like you can hop up to .4s, but 3.2s will be fine. Yeah. And so yeah, .2s or .25s usually for that type of stuff. But again, you may have a little tiny pistol that just is a powerhouse and can hop something heavier. And unfortunately, sometimes you just have to experiment. That's the issue I'm running into right now is for my little brother, I bought him a big bottle of .2s for his new SMG. And I found out that it just needs something a little heavier. Like it will shoot the .2s, but I have the hop up all the way down. So if I go up to .25s on it, I can crank the hop up a little bit and get a little more range out of it. So it is just kind of like with your gun, you're going to have to kind of experiment.
It's a dialing in of sorts.
Yeah, I'd recommend buying small bottles of ammo at first, maybe a few different weights. Or if you have friends who have plenty of extra ammo, ask for just enough to run, pump a few rounds in there with the speed loader, and then speed loader,
dude. What?
I hardly know.
How fast does she want to be loaded?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I can't move that quick, man. I did a workout today. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I hate it too. I hate that my brain can't hear that
not
word.
Do it.
I can't hear and go,
all right, let me just move on with my day.
But
it's a curse. We've been cursed.
It is. And you've brought this upon us.
Party people, we've been cursed.
You've brought this upon us.
Yeah, I did this.
It's all right.
All right, well, I need to go sacrifice a goat somewhere, I guess. I don't know. I think that's
that Old Testament.
I don't know what the protocol for being cursed is.
Yeah. I think you call the Ghostbusters.
Oh, Buster?
Ah!
Dang it!
Go to the next one.
So, I mean, honestly, I feel like we've kind of covered the overall like theory on this. So, realistically, the important thing is, one, play around with what you've got, understanding that a higher velocity gun. So if you buy a gun that like it advertises it shoots 1.3 joules, and you chrono your current gun and it's like 0.8 joules, and you buy this gun, you're probably going to need something a little bit heavier. It's shooting a little bit hotter, so something like a gas blowback SMG or something that's using like CO2 to like shoot it out, you're probably going to need something a little bit heavier than a 2.5.
Yeah.
Than a 0.25. So they and realistically, like these BBs go all the way up to what, 0.46.
I think that's as heavy as they go. I'm sure there's someone who makes something heavier, but there's no
and
need.
Then, you know who does make something heavier? Novrich, dude. The full thrust. I don't like that that's what it's called, but
hey, listen, man. He made it. He gets to name it whatever he wants.
I think he knew what he was doing. Do you think he knew what he was doing?
I'd believe it.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
So for, still like in that SMG range, a little bit shorter barrel, you maybe not need something as heavy, but if you're again, higher joules, higher FPS, probably going to need heavier weight.
And for those who don't know, because I've been trying to explain stuff, because I know not everyone who watches knows what these words mean.
Yes.
FPS is feet per second.
Feet per second, indeed.
That's basically like your I guess, muzzle velocity. Like how quickly it's moving.
Yeah, when it leaves the gun. And then joules is the amount of force that it's propelled with.
Something like that. One of them has to do with like the speed at which it's traveling, and the other one has to do with like the force of impact it would have, I think, or like I don't know if that makes sense.
We need to look
Someone
into
probably
that.
watching this knows. Leave it in the comments because like we've been doing this for a while, but like you hear someone go, you need to be this many joules to, to play, and we go, all right, well then we just get one that's that. Like it's
when I was a kid, dude, it was you have to be 48 inches to ride the Batman ride at Six Flags.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm 16 years old, sir. I don't know.
I would compare it to smartphones. You may be completely competent with your smartphone.
Yeah.
You're not an old person on Facebook trying to figure out how to do. You know exactly how to navigate through your phone. But do you know how the phone was made? That's kind of like what I would compare it to. It's like we know how to get our gear working and all that, but we're trying to learn more about like the science behind it. So if you guys have something to contribute in the comments.
Indeed.
What's up next?
Did we say? Yeah, we did this. So basically, I mean, in this, I would say goes for like AEGs, anything longer barrel. I mean, you are relatively safe with it with .2s. There are going to be some AEGs, like full length, automatic. What is it?
Oh, AEG's automatic electric gun.
Yeah,
which I hate that we have to say that.
Say that word, dude.
Blaster.
So you're gonna find some AEGs that are lower power that are gonna need that .2 2 gram BB. So if you have one of those, it's gonna be something that you're just gonna have to figure out. If it can shoot heavier, then it can shoot heavier. Great.
Like those Lancers we have shoot like .2 or .25.
Yeah, I wouldn't put much heavier in those.
Yeah, like and
But my Valken that I run .32s.
Yeah, I run that in my stuff as well.
Yeah.
Once you get up to the higher end stuff, not that price point always has an impact on quality, because some guns are just expensive because they're cool.
Yeah, like
but
that Falcor Defense that I got.
If you're
stupid,
if you're buying for quality, the general rule of thumb that I go by is if you're hitting around the $200 price range, you're probably going to be shooting .25s if you're playing outdoors. If you bump up to the $300 price range, you're probably going to be shooting 2.8s or 3.2s is what I recommend. But again, the price point doesn't necessarily determine that, right? It's the components and the performance of the gun. However, I've noticed, generally speaking, that is the range that those guns fall into.
Yeah.
For the extra $100 to $150, you're gonna just jump up to a more competitive, like professional quality blaster.
But there is a limit to that. So like when you start getting into the .4, .42, .46 range, those are usually reserved for snipers. Now, obviously, we made the joke about Novrich's SSP2 hopping .42s.
Yeah.
And again, they say you can hop 4.2s, but 3.6s will do just fine.
Yeah.
It can hop. Like, you can jump your car off a ramp.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be great for it.
It's like the all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. Yeah.
Dude, all things in moderation, dude.
Yeah.
All .42s in moderation.
Maybe just lay off the .4. Dude, hey, if you want to spend that money on sniper ammo to shoot it out of your pistol,
it gets expensive, and they don't sell. They really don't
like
sell
500
.4s in high quality, in high
.4s
quantities.
you can get. Well, I've not found many places that I like that have .46s
in bulk.
In bulk, yeah.
Yeah. So
got to do something with the shipping weight, right?
Honestly, but my theory is is, so you think about Novrich, right? Novrich
Yeah.
sells the little tiny bottles of the 4.6s.
Our
special boy,
leader.
our fearless leader.
Yeah, of
What's up,
Airsoft Innovation.
guys? Dude, Airsoft Innovations?
They closed down, I found out.
Rip in peace.
Makes me sad.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like he
'cause I
sells
like
that
their
little
stuff.
bottle. I imagine his quality control on those 100 BBs in that
Is a
little bottle,
lot.
I'm sure it's a lot greater than what you would get out of like a 5,000 count bottle of
Yeah.
4.6s.
And his quality control in general is really good.
Yeah, and that's again brands. Like
Yeah.
I think Elite Force is the standard right now. Pretty much everybody on the field uses Elite Force, Valken, or there's some other ones.
There's a biodegradable company that
like in a
makes some.
bag.
Yeah, it comes in a bag. I don't remember what it's called.
We found and we've been using Aim Green. We just found them on Amazon, and
It's a smaller company. They, I think, exclusively make bio. That's why it's Aim Green.
Mm-hmm.
Their little leaf logo.
Yep. The BB
we-
quality looks pretty good.
we
We've been
like
using
'em.
it.
Yeah.
They've seemed like they're doing pretty good.
They're affordable, I would say.
They don't cost any more than
the
Elite
others,
Force, yeah.
right? I think the Elite Force ones have 2,700.
Yeah, the Milsim Max.
But I don't know what
27.
their price point is.
I think it's like 22, 23.
Yeah, and the Aim Greens have 2,500 for 19 something.
Yeah.
I like them. I really do. We recommend them to new players. I mean, I think part of it for me is I want to help support smaller businesses that are trying to get in airsoft, because I want to see more growth and development in airsoft.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, as in any industry, if there's one or two companies that dominate the market, there's less innovation.
Yeah.
Because they
don't
need to.
Yeah.
So I like to support smaller companies when I can,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the areas that I'm interested in, because I like to see, like Novrich. Like, I was watching Novrich since almost the beginning.
Yeah.
When it was just him breathing heavily into a camcorder while trying to snipe a dude. Yeah, no narration. He's not even speaking English. And I just watched that unfold into
what
it is now.
The SSP2, the SSP5, the SSP18.
And I absolutely love that. Like,
SSX23.
That's why I like to support smaller businesses, because I want to see them succeed.
Do that.
So shout out
to
Aim Green. But
not sponsored.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by any of ammo
those
companies
brands,
or anything like that.
But we do recommend Aim Green to new players. Yeah.
And that's on our own preference and opinion. I would say, maybe do a little research. There's plenty of BB brands out there. There's a lot of them. There's so many. There's not a lot of good ones, I would say. I've noticed there's a lot of bad quality BBs being made. You had said Crossman makes BBs, but I've not ever used it.
It's like Match Grade is the brand name, but it's owned by Crossman.
See, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. It's like I bought them when I first started playing. I think I actually still have... Oh, it's the same brand as those Stealth BBs that I've got that I never use, because... Why?
Stealth BBs are an interesting concept to me.
I bought the Stealth BBs because my theory was, if they can't see my BBs, then they can't dodge them.
Right.
But I also can't see my BBs.
It's a tough one, for sure. I bought some Stealth BBs for my sniper thinking the same thing, because I play with a suppressor and a ghillie and all that when I snipe. So the thing is, you just can't see. So I don't really recommend them. I really do believe there is a place for them somewhere.
Yeah.
I just don't know where that is yet. So
maybe in an all-white airsoft arena.
Yeah. So then they're not Stealth BBs.
Yeah. So like all the walls and everything are painted white.
Yeah. Not like...
only
white
God,
people.
Yeah, oh God,
dude.
Oh, my God. Thank you. Yes, no, not like that at all. Oh no, just everything painted white. Oh,
It
good
was,
save, dude.
dude.
Good
It was
save.
taking me a second. I was like, I know he didn't just say that,
No,
but I don't know
no.
what he means. And then I realized you mean like we're playing in Antarctica.
Yeah, like snow or something, dude. Oh, whew. I could
Dude,
feel
podcast
it happening.
is canceled
I
already.
could feel it happening.
Dude, the podcast already canceled. Let's
All
go.
right, well,
we win these.
this is the last episode, so thanks for watching.
Oh gosh.
Never
dude.
see you again.
Yeah. It was fun while it lasted.
It was, dude. I had a great time.
Let's just keep going. Flip the page.
Well, I mean, I think we covered everything on
There
the
was
page.
one more thing I think I remember seeing on here.
Higher weight is less affected by wind. I think we said that. And then you
we
said,
briefly touched on it. That's what I wanted to
yeah,
say. So the idea is that the more velocity you have with that gun, the harder it's shooting. You can use heavier BBs. You can hop heavier BBs. Those heavier BBs are gonna pass. They're basically gonna be less affected by wind. They're still gonna. It's a plastic BB that you're trying to shoot, right, at like however many feet. Like,
Yeah.
it's still gonna have some play, but like you will notice the difference in shooting a .2 and even a .25.
yeah.
Like, you don't think it's a big deal. There's a reason that there's so many different BB weights, and it's because it really does make a difference.
Well, because there's .25, but then there's also .28.
8.
So it's like,
Yeah.
what is the 0.03 grams going to do? It
Right.
makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. It does. And each gun kind of has a weight that
Blaster?
blaster, dude. Hardly know her.
Yeah.
Each
Maybe
blaster.
we need to just come up with another word other than blaster.
I don't want to say pew. I feel like it's
Device.
overused. The doohickey.
Doohickey.
Nah, let's just do blaster. We'll limit ourselves to one blaster, like hardly know her joke.
Yeah, that's the thing is we say we get one blaster.
Hardly,
I hardly
know her.
That's it for
We
the
leave
episode.
it. We leave it.
All other ones are up for grabs.
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
else.
but blaster. So that's the rule: is you can only do the word once.
Yeah, and I want you to know, if you have an ER ending word in those comments,
It's getting it.
yeah, we're getting you good.
Yeah, or if your name ends with the ER. Hit Walter with that the other
Dude.
day, dude.
Walter,
I hardly know her.
poor guy, he's gonna have
Poor
to live
guy.
with that forever.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Dude, a BB in the floor.
Ooh, what kind?
I mean, it's just one of the aim greens.
Mm. So yeah,
I don't know who that is, but someone's lurking
it's a
about.
raccoon.
I think that's everything. Yeah, just I will say this: if you watch this and you go, I don't know what, I still don't know what to buy. I apologize. I don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
know that
Listen,
sorry that it wasn't.
Chew the meat, spit out the bones.
Sorry
right?
that the information wasn't. I don't know if you want if what you need is to just go, I don't want to have to figure it out. What weight should I use? DM us on Instagram or leave a comment and, basically just tell us what gun you're looking at getting, or that you are blaster that you already have, and we'll look into it and we'll just give you a recommendation based off of what we see online.
Yeah.
You can usually just tell by, what the FPS rating is on it, what you're going to need, but
Yeah.
we'll try to help you guys
But
out.
Starting
If
out,
you-
it's kind of hard to judge that.
If you also need help finding like good ammo types or good deals, hit us up. We'll let you know. That's what we're here for. We're not just trying to do podcast and get some views. We're trying to be helpful. So
I mean, we are trying to get some views.
I mean,
but we're
yeah.
also trying to be helpful.
yeah, I mean, we're trying to grow this so that we can do this as like a full-time thing, like just working on gear. We're trying to get into teching, all that stuff. We love doing reviews, but we want to do it as a resource. It just would be better if we could commit to that and it not be, cramming as much as we can into our off time from work, right?
Yeah.
Like we could dedicate more time to it. Not just like, ooh, we need to make money, but like if I could pay my bills
With Airsoft.
with Airsoft. No, I'm serious. If I could cover baseline expenses with Airsoft, that would open me up to do part-time work or even just from freelance stuff, and then dedicate more time to this. So that being said, you guys helping us grow. That's an investment so that we can bring more content your way, higher quality stuff, more detailed.
The more people that subscribe, the better the content's gonna get.
That is true. Like
That's
if we can,
guarantee.
even if we're not making money to like live, if we're generating money off of our content, that stuff goes directly back into making more,
making better
because we're
content.
limited on how much stuff like gun reviews. We're not sponsored right now. It's not like we can just drop hundreds of dollars every.
We're sponsored by our friends.
We're doing a review soon.
And we are sponsored.
We are sponsored by Benjamin.
Benny S.
Yeah. So he's loaning us a blaster that he just picked up that we're going to review, and
I'm pretty excited.
For those of you who don't know, our blaster reviews, we like to do the unboxing thing where we open it up, walk through all the components with you guys. Then we kind of do an overview of the blaster and talk about all the features that we've noticed, how it feels, general like review type stuff. We do the chrono, but what we like to do is we like to record that part all kind of a month or so before we plan on releasing it, so that we can go take that and test it on the field.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what's lacking in a lot of airsoft content is, sure, sounds good, shoots good, looks good, but
how did it play?
What are the things I need to know? Is there going to be some weird, finicky part to it that I'm going to hate because I have to readjust this or whatever? Yeah. So we generally take the blasters to test them 1 or 2 weekends.
Yeah.
2 so far, I think. On our earlier stuff from a few years back, we didn't like field test it, but that's like something standard that we're doing moving forward.
We did shoot each other with it though.
Yeah. And we also don't really review stuff that we think is doo-doo.
Yeah.
So if you see one of our things, it's because we've looked into it and gone, I want that one.
Yeah. At least for right now. Maybe at some point when we have people that send us stuff, then maybe we'll review something that's doo-doo.
Oh, dude, listen, hey, if I unbox something and it's garbage, I'm going to say it.
Yeah. But right now, it's either what we buy for ourselves or what our friends are buying for themselves is what we're reviewing.
And that being said, if you have an airsoft company and you want to sponsor a video or two, send us something to unbox. Just know that we are going to review the gun or blaster. Dude, I can't stop saying
it's all right, dude.
We're going to review it. And, we'd like to field test it. That's the idea is how does this actually hold up? So, let us know. Reach out to us.
Yeah, keep us posted.
We're not looking
as
for
we post
dollars. We would just like to not have to spend $350 every month because it's a lot of money for some young lads.
Too expensive to live anymore.
Yeah, in this economy, dude.
Dude, in this economy, what?
Yeah, dude. Do you know what happened? I got birthday money. Guess what I did with it?
Spent it.
I bought ammo.
Yeah, and that was all of it.
Yeah.
So
it was. So
it's hard out here.
But that's it. That's the episode.
That is the episode.
Kind of a short. Well, I mean, kind of a short episode. We're kind of what are we at? We're like 43 minutes or something, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I don't remember when I started the timer, if it was dead on or not. But we appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you have questions, if you want help, DM us on our Instagram at port_city_airsoft or leave a comment on our YouTube channel. Please let us know if you like the content, if you don't like the content, if you have suggestions. We want to make stuff that is good and quality and helpful for you and new players. If you have friends who are interested in getting into Airsoft, send them some of our content, some of our videos. If there's something that pertains, we have a whole podcast episode talking about what to wear to your first Airsoft.
Yeah.
Your first Airsoft game. It's, chill stuff to put on the background or to sit there and study.
Chill vibes to operate to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, we're always working on this stuff. Like multiple times a week, we're meeting and planning and recording. And we are just trying to look forward to the future. We're working on, trying to get.
Wait, future?
that one's a little bit of a.
Is it though?
Depends on how you say it. It depends on how you say it.
Future. I hardly know her.
There you go. See, that time, got it.
That was good.
Yeah, we're on Reddit. You can find all the links in the description. So if you care to follow us on any of our stuff,
smacked this mic with my chin.
Go to the description and yeah, really leave a comment. Let us know how you guys are feeling, and if you have stuff to contribute, drop that in the comments for people who are watching and want to learn more. If you guys are knowledgeable about this, please share. This is a platform for that. This is supposed to be educational. So that's it.
Yeah.
I guess we can.
Well,
I don't know. There's no way out. Oh, dude, check this one out.
Hold on. All right. What do you got? Oh, hold on. I'm following you.